As the story goes, a long time ago back in old Syracuse, there were two friends by the name of Damon and Pythias. Now, one day, Dionysius, who was the dictator of the area, who was a paranoid old guy, had Pythias arrested and sentenced to death, convinced that Pythias was conspiring against him. Pythias asked Dionysius if Dionysius would let him go and return to his hometown for some time, just as a short stay of execution, so that he could set his worldly affairs in order and say his final goodbyes to his family and such. Dionysius naturally said no, until Damon, Pythias' friend, volunteered that if Pythias did not return within a set amount of time, Dionysius could execute Damon instead. Now, as such, Dionysius ended up accepting the agreement. Pythias went home on his way and did set his affairs in order. However, on his way back, his ship was attacked by pirates. Pythias was thrown overboard, and it seemed that he would never return to Syracuse in time before Damon was to be executed. So it seemed that Damon was going to be executed, and the execution was set up, everything was prepared. However, at the final moment, Pythias came running in. He explained that he had been thrown overboard by pirates, and that he had swam for 3 days straight back to Syracuse in order to save his friend. Dionysius was touched by this story, and as a result, he agreed not to execute Damon or Pythias. And that is the story of loyalty. Just to close off this video, something entirely unrelated that I noticed while I was telling this story. It's interesting how many places in New York State are named after places in Greece. You have Syracuse, New York, you have Ithaca, New York, you have Athens, New York, you have Sparta, New York, not to mention Alexandria, New York. It's amazing.